Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is say nothing, not because you are weak, but because your silence is your strength. The world is noisy. Everyone wants to be heard, everyone wants to be seen. But the Stoics remind us, true growth happens in silence within yourself. Protect your energy. Don't waste it on gossip, arguments, or convincing people who will never understand. Your energy is your currency. Spend it building your life, not proving yourself to others. Master the art of silence. You don't need to respond to every insult, every challenge, every provocation. The Stoics believe silence is a weapon. It confuses the enemy and strengthens the soul. Remember, a lion never responds to barking dogs. Focus on what you can control. The world outside will always be chaotic. People will judge you, test you, misunderstand you. But none of this belongs to you. Your focus should remain on your actions, your thoughts, your discipline. This is where freedom begins. Silence is not emptiness. It is preparation. It is the soil where greatness grows unseen. Not every dream needs to be shared. Not every plan needs an audience. Work quietly. Let your results make the noise. The Stoics believed, when you guard your vision from the eyes of others, it grows stronger. Choose solitude over noise. Most people fear being alone. But solitude is not loneliness, it is power. In silence, you discover who you really are. When the crowd runs after distractions, you build clarity. When they chase approval, you build yourself. Let actions speak louder than words. Talk less, do more. The wise man doesn't declare his wisdom. He shows it through his discipline. Your silence will speak for you when your achievements arrive, and those who doubted you will have no words left. Protect your inner peace. Not every battle deserves your sword. Not every insult deserves your reply. Peace is wealth, and don't give it away so easily. Silence is your shield, focus is your weapon, and patience is your greatest strength. Remember, the Stoics taught that life is short. Every moment wasted on noise, on proving, on fighting, is a moment stolen from your growth. So stay silent. Focus on yourself. Build your life quietly, and let the world witness your rise. Silence is not weakness. It is the language of the strong. The world celebrates noise, but the wise man builds in shadows. The tree does not shout while it grows, yet one day, it towers above everything around it. Your journey is the same. Focus on yourself. Stay disciplined. Protect your energy, and let your silence become the proof of your strength. Because one day, when your results speak, the same people who mocked your silence will be silenced by your success. So remember the 7 Stoic rules. Guard your energy. Master silence. Control only what is yours. Build in private. Embrace solitude. Let action speak. Protect your peace. Follow these and you won't need to explain yourself to anyone. Your life will explain everything.
In the end, life is not about how loudly you speak,
but how strongly you live. Noise fades, but discipline remains. Arguments are forgotten, but actions echo forever. The Stoics understood this truth centuries ago, that the man who controls his tongue, who protects his peace, who works in silence, becomes unshakable. Ask yourself today, do you want to be remembered for your words or your deeds? Do you want to chase approval or build an unshakable life? Every day you stay silent, every day you focus inward, you are building an empire within yourself. No applause, no validation, no spotlight. And yet that empire will one day shine so brightly that the world will have no choice but to notice. So choose silence. Choose focus. Choose to rise without noise. Because true power never announces itself. It simply arrives. Closing punch for viewers. Remember this. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. Focus is not isolation. It is transformation. Live by these 7 Stoic rules, and your silence will speak louder than 1,000 voices. Think about the strongest people you know. They don't waste words. They don't chase attention. They move with calmness, with purpose, with silence. That's because real power doesn't need to be announced. It is felt. It is seen. It is undeniable. The Stoics lived by this law. Control yourself and you control your world. And control begins with silence. With refusing to give your emotions, your anger, your fears, to those who don't deserve them. Focus on yourself. Not on proving, not on explaining, not on pleasing, but on becoming. Every moment spent in silence is a moment of building. Every day spent in focus is a step closer to greatness. And every battle you don't fight outside, you win inside. A powerful closing reminder. You don't need to tell the world who you are. You don't need to prove your worth with noise. Your silence is already speaking. Your discipline is already building. And one day, your results will be the loudest sound they've ever heard. Stay silent. Stay focused. Build quietly. Because when the time comes, your success will speak louder than every word you ever held back. The world doesn't need to hear your plans. It needs to witness your results. So remember, silence is your power, focus is your path, and greatness is your destiny. One day you will look back and thank yourself for every moment you stayed silent instead of arguing, for every night you worked instead of boasting, for every plan you kept private instead of seeking approval. You will realize your silence was never emptiness. It was the foundation of your strength. It was the shield that guarded your peace. It was the soil where your future quietly grew roots. The Stoics knew no man is remembered for the noise he made, but for the life he built. So build, silently, patiently, relentlessly, and when your moment arrives, the world will hear your silence louder than any voice. Silence is the language of the wise. Focus is the path of the strong, and results are the voice of the unstoppable. So live quietly, work deeply, and let your life become the loudest message you ever send. Final closing line for viewers. Stay silent, stay focused, and let your greatness speak for you. When the noise of the world fades, what remains is you and your choices. Every word you did not waste, every battle you did not fight, every plan you protected in silence, all of it becomes the architecture of your future. The Stoics whispered across time, do not explain yourself, embody yourself. Do not shout your dreams, live them. Do not seek applause, become the reason for it. So guard your silence like treasure, nurture your focus like fire, and trust that one day, your very existence will become proof of everything you built in the dark. Don't announce your life. Build it, and when the time comes, let your silence shake the world.